Okay, with John winning, great performance today out there, Woody. A win and a second, not a bad way to start a regatta over here. You happy with that?
Very happy with that, yeah. Very happy we're back in, and I'm very much looking forward to a warm shower.
Well, we won't keep you long, mate. Just in that first race, that was enthralling to watch. You led him around the first mark, only narrowly, and then by the time you turned the bottom mark, you were back in the pack. What was it? Well, just these jibe angles or something?
We went round the top mark. We were sort of first, but we weren't, and we couldn't jibe properly, which we wanted to do, and the others got inside us. Then we had a lot of gas, and then we came in. We should have gone out, and we got it all pretty well wrong the whole way down there.
Yeah, but by the time you must have been back in about 6 at that stage, I think, and then by the time you got up the top mark the second time, you got your nose in front again. Yeah. So what did you do?
We were well back, in just getting to the mark. We went out. We took one out, which was into the tide, which we should have been there all day in the breeze, and sort of got into it a bit around the bottom mark. But up until then, we were really, really in strife. But it just seemed the whole day you just had to be to see. The last work of the last race was starting to pay to come to the shore again. So
it's a bit tricky out there then. What are you looking for? Just lines of pressure out wide, or?
Well, the tide doesn't, just because it's running in doesn't mean it's running in. It starts to run out on the shore.
Okay.
And it seemed that first time when we came around, the other guy, Yamaha, took off. We were in a bit of a lull, and Trevor was above us, then Smeg, and we could see him going to the wrong thing, but we still, even with all of that, we still crossed him when we came back. He just had to get out in the tide and the breeze.
Yeah, well, good on you, mate. You kept at it and you didn't give up for a second, but the boat's going nicely. That's the main thing, isn't it? The guys did well.
Boat's quick, yeah.
Crew.
The race is a bit for us. We're getting a bit weary.
Yeah, I know. I bet you are, mate. Well, listen, well done, and get into the showers, and we'll see you back in the bar. With Trevor Barnabas, winner of Heat 2 and stand-in skipper for Cocker. Trevor, first heat was sort of, you just got out of touch, but the second heat was the one we want to talk to you about, because you got a great start, and the first beat you had that nailed and just got that nice little break, didn't you?
Yeah, we sort of learnt by our mistakes in the first race, and it was the breeze was a bit more consistent. We missed a lot of shifts in the first race and in downwind, and in the second race it's evened out a little bit, and we were able to just get our nose in front and keep it there.
Yeah. The guys obviously wanted to do well in that one. You got off the lane. You got to get these starts right out of this with this sort of a fleet too, particularly. You got to be in that first 6 round, that top mark, really, haven't you?
Oh yeah, like it's very important. There's not that many passing lanes unless it's fluky like it was the first race.
Yeah, there was a lot of overtaking.
Yeah, there's a lot of overtaking lanes in the first one, but once you get in, once the breeze sorts itself out, and there's not too much you can do wrong if you keep your head out of the water and keep your eyes into the breeze, yeah.
So when did the brain switch on, mate? As soon as you put your foot in the water this morning, or when did it all click together?
Well, if you have a look at my Aaron Lynx's nose, I think I've got to run out of crew members. That was all my fault. We were going into the last jibe. I miscued my foot.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. We actually got that on film going down there when you were leading, yeah. You got unsettled.
Yeah, I miscued my foot, and I ended up with a leg each side of the wing.
Oh, nice.
And it really unsettled, nearly in the tide, but I think when we came up, Aaron's nose was all
out of shape.
Out of shape, yeah. So I don't think his wife will be too happy with me. I don't think Aaron's very happy with me.
No, I think they'll be really happy that you went out with him, because otherwise who would have steered the boat?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of people around, probably more able than me.
Yeah, well, you did a great job, Trev, and it sets it up for the rest of the day.
Yeah,
nice bullet.
Woody,
discard possibly.
Yeah, well, Woody's, he's been there before and he's sailing really well, so he's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a tough regatta.
Yeah,
anyway, well done, mate.
Okay, good.
Yeah, good.